Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for another edition of Wrestling Talks and Thoughts. I'm your host, Saheem the Dream,
You already know
alongside the Big Bad Booty Daddy. And
what's
we are
going
coming
on,
to you
y'all.
guys live here to talk some wrestling. Our weekly wrestling discussion. We are up. We are live. We trying to talk some wrestling. What's going on, Ant?
Yeah, I watched the highlights of Raw last night. I didn't watch the full show, but I watched the highlights and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, Raw was a good show. NXT was a good show.
I'm gonna watch NXT tonight. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was
Yeah,
busy.
I watched the highlights. The highlights was alright. That boy,
Yeah.
Javon Evans. You didn't get a chance to check him out yet, right?
Nah.
Yo, Javon Evans was the truth. Yo, he did this move. He had there's this one spot there on the outside of the ring. I forgot who he was going against.
Mhm.
I forgot son's name. He does a spot outside the ring, yo. They're both outside the ring, and this dude, Javon Evans, jumps and
Mhm.
springboards off the middle rope
Yeah.
into a moonsault, bro, from the floor. He's jumped from the floor, hit the second rope, bounce, and moonsault. Yeah,
Off his knees, or he just
bro,
just like
off the vert, off his vert, off the stand up.
what? What? Okay, I gotta watch this. I gotta see this, man. I gotta
Yo,
see.
he's only 19 years old, bro.
What's his name again?
Javon Evans.
Javon Evans.
Yeah, I think it's J A hyphen and VON Evans. He's 19 years old, bro. He's the one that just had the fatal four way with Trick and them this past weekend.
Okay. Oh, he's the other guy I didn't see.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's the other guy.
Oh, yeah, he's the guy that. Okay. Javon Evans. Wow.
He's the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah, I gotta see that, man.
That spot was crazy, dog. The way he did that. I never seen not even. I've been watching Ospreay. I've been watching Mello. I've been watching Kenny, the Bucks, Cole, Ricochet.
Yeah.
I never seen none of them do that, bro.
Wow.
The accuracy you gotta have to jump from the floor to the middle rope
That's crazy.
and do a moonsault, and he's tall. It's not like he's short, sir. I seen
Yeah.
him in Philly at Mania at GCW show. I seen him, but I didn't know he was a wrestler. But he
What was
was
he doing?
talk.
He was just like
He
he
was
was
just
just
chilling.
talking. He was chilling. Okay.
Yeah, he was just chilling, and I didn't even
Wow.
know who he. I didn't even know, and then I come back. Everybody kept talking about him. I'm like, wait, that dude was just next to me in Philly, but I didn't know
So
he was
this.
that young. He's
So
19.
so off the vertical outside the ring, he jumps up, springboards off the second rope, and does a moonsault. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta see that. I
Yo,
gotta see that.
Sorry, he does not have no legs. His body frame is not. You're like, wait, that takes legs to do that, and like, nah.
Yeah, I see him. He's kind of built like a taller version of Leon Ruff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just athletic as shit, yo.
yeah.
Mad
Wow.
athletic.
But you
Mm.
know what, man? After watching like Leon Ruff's performance in NXT some years ago, I didn't I stopped doubting some of these guys the way they look, man. Even with Undisputed Era, I didn't like the way they looked. They looked, I mean, you already know how I felt about them in the beginning. I was like, these guys look like a bunch of white dudes who they just hide off the street and told them to come and wrestle for NXT. But when I see those guys in the rings, I was like, all right, they the truth. Like they really the truth. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
and
to check it out.
I had to tell you about the UE. I'm like, yo, so I'll tell you now. Don't judge them by they look, yo. Do not judge the UE by they look, bro.
Oh yeah, because they definitely had me fooled, man. Especially from Adam Cole. Adam Cole with that little baby chest and his big
Yeah,
baby chest. I was like, guy got no muscles, but he was great in the ring, man. I tell you, man. Adam
million
Cole, man,
dollars
he's
in
a
the
great
ring.
wrestler.
Million
Yeah,
dollars
man.
in the ring.
So what's happening with Hangman? I seen Hangman. He's backstage. You told me he signed with the Elite.
Yeah, but I don't think he is now. I think he's just going rogue, like he's just on his own.
He didn't. I didn't see any news about him having any spots on Dynamite last week.
Nope.
So he was just like backstage. They just did like little
Well,
vignettes.
he lost to Daniel Bryan in that Owen Hart tournament final.
And that was earlier this year, right?
Nah, that was just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So to go to see who gonna face Swerve at All In.
Oh, so Daniel Bryanson is fighting Swerve because that's supposed to be the big match that's been
Yep.
promoted. Okay. All right, Daniel Bryanson. Okay.
Daniel
You
Bryan.
think they're gonna give him another title ring?
Who? Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
He never won the AEW title.
He never wanted it.
No, he said he never wanted it, and that's what he said. But I don't know why he fight. So he might end up losing, but I don't know. They have him beat Swerve. That's corny. Because to have him beat Swerve and then put Swerve back in the picture with Hangman with no title is like, wow.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that.
But AEW will do shit like that, bro. They'll have Swerve lose. He won't get a rematch, and then he'll start feuding with Hangman again. You notice a lot of dudes when they lose the title in AEW, they don't get rematches. You notice that, right?
Hangman didn't get a rematch against Punk. Omega was injured. Jericho, he didn't get a rematch against Moxley when he lost.
I don't think so.
So
Only one I know getting rematches is Moxley.
Moxley always get a title match for some reason. I don't know why.
And he got rematches too. I believe Moxley got rematch against Omega.
Is Moxley supposed to be like the flagship person for the AEW brand?
The way I look at it, yeah, because he goes, they send him to every promotion. He goes get every belt from every promotion. He's in GCW, New Japan, AEW. He just lost a jiu-jitsu match to some janitor.
Wait, what was the title? Was it for a title or?
Nah, I don't know. Some tournament, a jiu-jitsu tournament.
It was a real jiu-jitsu tournament?
Yeah, a real one.
Oh, so Moxley knows jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. But he just lost. He lost to some out of shape janitor, substitute teacher built looking person.
Yo, man, listen. Don't put it past him, man. You can't put it past the guys, man. You see what happened? You see what Anthony Ruiz did to Anthony Joshua?
Yeah. Moxley was pissed too, yo.
You know. So that size, it's all about what you do with what you got, man. But dang, man. But so it was a real legitimate jiu-jitsu tournament. He entered the tournament, lost to some older guy, some other guy. He probably wasn't. He wasn't in training shape. I mean, he wasn't like he didn't like fully have his focus on the whole tournament. I mean, he's wrestling part time. I mean, he's wrestling full time, and then he enters the jiu-jitsu tournament part time.
Yeah, he was tight that he lost though.
Yeah,
he was mad. He was angry that he lost.
I mean, well, jiu-jitsu is close to wrestling. It's just that the holds are a little bit, it's a lot more technical as far as grabs and holds. I mean, I expect him to be a little sharp. I mean, he probably still sharp though. He's probably sharp. A little sharp.
He's supposedly supposed to be trained in it.
Yeah, he's supposed to be sharp. Supposedly. So crazy. But what's so funny though? You know what's funny about MMA? My homeboy put me onto this. He said that a lot of times in MMA, he said when a person doesn't know a discipline of either jiu-jitsu or Greco wrestling, they always tell them to train in Greco wrestling because a lot of the holds are very similar to Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but Greco wrestling gives you more of an agility with holds.
Yeah.
It gives you more body control with Greco wrestling. It's more of a you do more because I guess it's just like more agility with the body. So they say Greco wrestling is actually a little bit better than Brazilian jiu-jitsu. They said a person who's heavily trained in Brazilian and Greco wrestling can beat a person who's like a brown belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So that's crazy. I didn't know that, but yeah. But I expect them to be a little sharp. I mean, it's a bunch of holds and reversals. But what's crazy to me is the fact that he's trained in Brazilian jiu-jitsu and he does none of that stuff in his matches. None of it. He fights like Mick Foley, man. He does none of it.
I just thought about that too. You right about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. You fight like a regular dude. He does none of it. Yo, at least with Shinsuke, right? Like Shinsuke got strong style, right? So you see some of you see his martial arts kicks used, even some of his maneuvers. Like you like, you know what? I could use that in a real fight, and that would hurt somebody. Even the way he throws his kicks really well, like really properly. Like he doesn't really, even when he's not trying to hurt them, because they're performing, he's not really trying to hurt them, but he still throws his kicks very well. Like, but you see Shinsuke using it.
Yeah.
Even with Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle was using some of his MMA stuff in his wrestling style, and it looked really good too. But
yeah, it fit him. That was like his whole repertoire with his MMA style.
yeah, it was really dope. But I mean, with Moxley, you don't see none of that stuff. I don't see none of it. None of it. Nothing. The fact that you told me he knew jujitsu, I'm still a little shocked. I'm still caught off guard by the fact that
they say he knows. I think he knows strong style too. They say.
Who, Moxley?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, one thing I definitely learned about a lot of the wrestlers or a lot of performers, some of them are actually trained in a discipline like Wade Barrett, boxing champion in Britain. That's like bare knuckle boxing is crazy. What's that guy named? Baron Corbin. He's I think a 2-time or 3-time Golden Gloves champion. He nice with the hands. Sonya Deville, she's a former MMA fighter. We all know Shayna Baszler's former MMA. So, but yeah, some of those guys really have a discipline under their belt, man. That's crazy.
That's
real
That's
crazy.
facts.
Yeah, word. But yeah, man. It's great. I know it's kind of random, but it's kind of like right in the same lane. But did you ever hear about the story between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, I heard that story about them having a little mat wrestling match backstage, right?
Yeah. Kurt beat him.
Yeah. Kurt beat him. Yeah.
Kurt said he had to put a spanking on him real quick.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to do it, so he's like, man, I'm good. And he said Brock just came out of nowhere. I think he said Brock like pressed him or something. Like,
yeah.
You can't run from this ass whooping now.
Yeah, and he was like, all right, okay, we'll do it. And then they did it, and then Angle beat him. But Angle, he's a gold. That dude wrestled with a broken neck. Anybody that's that ambitious to win a gold medal, you're gonna have a problem with him.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a problem with him.
Yo, they had this. They stabbed. They stuck. They said they put says neck was broken. He said they shot his neck up with is it not Thorazine? I think, was it Thorazine? They shot his neck up with some kind of numbing fluid. They shot him with shot him in his neck like 3 times, and he went out there to have his Olympic gold medal match, and he he had the match and he won. He was like, they shot him up. I wonder how much pain he was in after that match.
Yo, I can only imagine.
That's crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, so Monday Night Raw, man. Did you see the promo between Gunther and Priest?
Yeah, I seen the promo between Gunther and Priest.
Yeah, man. Priest ain't ready, man.
Yes, he is. They about to babyface him.
They trying to babyface him, but he's
sucks.
not ready. He's not. Yo, Gunther cut a great promo against him.
Yeah, when he called him trash.
He called him trash.
Street trash.
He's nothing but street trash.
He said, people like you. I'm like, oh, like people like you? What do you mean by that?
I was like, oh, shoot. Oh, man. He's like, nothing but street trash. But it was good, though, because it was a great promo to really build on Damian Priest's run. It made him look good. And, it really gave Damian Priest the opportunity to kind of really shine as a world heavyweight champion. I think we're going to see what they're going to do or what their objective is with Damian Priest if he doesn't get past Gunther come SummerSlam. But in my opinion, I really don't think that Damian Priest is ready. I don't think he is.
You don't think so?
Not at all. Personally, did you really like his promo?
It was good. I mean, I don't like him as a babyface.
But honestly, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, of course, 1 being the worst.
Yeah.
Unbiasedly, did you like his promo? Did you really think he really came correct in that promo against Gunther?
Unbiasedly,
I'll
give it like a 2.6.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying my thing is right. When I look at Seth Rollins, I'm not a Seth Rollins fan. So my opinion against my opinion concerning Seth is always unbiased. It's always just strictly whatever Seth gives me is whatever I take. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And one thing I could definitely say about Seth is not the greatest mic worker. No, I'm sorry, he's not the greatest on the mic, but he knows how to work the mic in a way where he can at least give you something to grab onto to kind of like hold, to kind of like feed into the build of the match.
Yeah.
And it feels like Damian Priest just comes out there and I'm getting generic John Cena PG era vibes when he works the mic. He doesn't say anything sensational. That's it. That's it. Exactly. He doesn't say anything sensational to grab onto, to kind of gravitate to make you say, you know what? That was a great line right there. That's something that really hooked, that really like, pulled me in to really believe in you as a champion, to really kind of like invest in your image. He doesn't say anything sensational. He's not a sensational speaker.
But he never was a sensational speaker, though, John. That's
He
the only thing. He's not gonna
you
turn into one overnight, you know.
no, he's not. But I think he should definitely take some what's the word? He should definitely take some tips from Piper. And Piper used to write his promos. And I was like, you know what, that's actually a pretty good idea. If you're going out, I mean, of course, you would want to, in some capacity, write them out or think out what you're gonna say, but write out his promos, right? And I'm quite sure Damian Priest can think of something really good and sensational to say if he's going against, if he's coming up against another competitor. But my thing is like, bro, you're a world champion. You're supposed to at least give us something.
He gives us enough. He gives us enough to like him, you know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's a B plus. I think he's a C plus player.
When he beat Gunther, is that gonna change your mind?
No, it's not.
That's crazy.
The reason why it's not going to change my mind is because even after, like, let's say he doesn't beat Gunther. Let's say he beats Gunther. He goes on, to have his title reign forever, however long he has his title reign. He loses his title to whoever the person is. And I'm assuming, my thing is, if it's Gunther, if it's Seth, if it's CM Punk, if it's Drew McIntyre, he will be forgotten. He will be remembered for being a world champion, but he will be forgotten for his reign. His reign will not even be considered a good reign or something that's one of the best, or I mean, it'll be measured to the likes of Seth Rollins and of course Drew McIntyre, because they're the only people that really held on to the belt. But I guarantee you, if somebody like Gunther gets a hold of the belt, if Seth gets the belt back, you know what I'm saying? If somebody like CM Punk gets the belt back, his reign will be long forgotten. Nobody's going to remember it.
Yeah, because they're more popular than him. That's why they should have just kept him healed. Like making him babyface is not good. Like when he was babyface in NXT, that was mad corny. And they had him in the hot tub with the North American title when he won it. Like that was mad corny. You know what I'm saying? Like mad cheesy. Like you said, PG era Cena type stuff. But I believe in Priest, man.
Do you believe in Priest because he's from the Bronx and he's from New York?
Yeah,
Is that the only reason why?
he's from New York, bro. I gotta stick with my New Yorkers, bro.
Oh man, you sound like one of my friends, man. He's very biased against 50 Cent. Like every
But then,
time 50
same
Cent
thing
does
with
something,
50. Don't yeah. I'm like that with 50 too.
so biased against it don't matter what 50 do.
You would think me and him was best friends.
Yo, 50 Cent could he could roll a quadriplegic in a wheelchair in the middle of highway traffic and he'll still be on 50's side. He'd be like 50 had a reason for why he did that.
You had a reason, dog.
It's like it's a like he's a crippled person. Why would he do that? Why would he? And you still side with 50? I'm like, oh
Yeah,
man.
still siding with him, bro.
Oh man, I'm more of a black and white kind of dude. So, I mean, I have my biases. Like I have my bias really comes with people I stand by and be like, you know what, like this, like I'm like I like him, but I'm like, he shouldn't have did that. I don't like the fact they did that. But he's still one of my favorite guys. But he shouldn't have did that. I don't like that. You know. But I won't be biased to like turn a blind eye to it and not acknowledge that you're like, nah, that was wrong. Nah,
Yeah.
he was whack for that. You know, like there's a boxer I really like, and he did something real wild, and I'm just like, dog, my guy. I'm like, yo, bro, all you had to do was keep your mouth shut, and you would have been sweet, but you just had to open your mouth. You just had to let the fans and everybody else get to you. You got drunk, got on the internet, said some crazy stuff, and now like yo, people who were supporting you now they want to rock with you no more because you got drunk, went on the internet, something said something crazy. Like dog. So
That's how it be though. That's how it be. The internet could be your best friend or it could be your worst enemy, bro.
yeah. But
Right.
I mean, so the only reason why you ride with Damian Priest is simply because he's in New York.
Yeah, that's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons, not the main reason. Priest is good in the ring, bro. He got a good finisher. He got a couple of good finishers.
The South of Heaven,
Yeah. You don't like that?
nah,
That shit
nah.
fire. The
To
Razor's
sit,
Edge, he do is fire.
the Razor's Edge is a Razor's Edge. It's a
Yeah,
Razor's
but
Edge. Man.
his version is better though.
It's just a Razor's Edge. I mean, he just puts you in a Razor's Edge and he just what runs. I mean, what else
Yeah.
is he doing?
he,
What else is he doing? I
he
mean,
getting a running head start, bro.
see, I mean, I'm more so like when I look at certain like if like I would be more prone to like Baron Corbin more than to like Damian Priest. Baron Corbin after a while really earned my like my investment, my time. Earned that part of me to invest in him. One
So you,
because he was cutting, yeah, because his promos got better. He
yeah.
was boring. He was very he was boring. He was just as boring as Damian Priest. He was boring Corbin.
So
And then
you think him and Apollo Crews gonna be a good tag team?
I think they'd be a great tag team, but they got to find something that sticks. They got to find something that the crowd can actually, you know, hook into. But yeah, I think they can work. As a matter of fact, when I seen them together, I was like, yeah, this can work. But, um, but yeah, if they find something that the crowd can hook onto, or they find something that works with them, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think they might even like shock everybody by just like their performance or just them rebuilding their images together. But I think one of the reasons why Triple H stuck them together because he sees the talent in them. Like he's like, yo, you guys got so much more to offer. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm trying to give you guys another try. You stay as a tag team, and then if something happens eventually in the future, then maybe those two will break off. But Damian Priest and it's not Damian Priest. Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin's
Baron
got a lot of
Corbin.
potential.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he just put them together because they was in catering doing that.
yeah. I mean
That's
that too. I mean,
that he did that. That's how I
yeah,
look
that's
at it.
yeah. But they definitely have. I mean, they definitely have a lot of potential, though. You know.
Yeah, they do. But I'm mad that they made him took that. They made him take the loss. They first match together to the Del Fantasma.
Yeah, which is weird because it's like those guys wasn't winning anything,
Yeah.
winning nothing. Those guys winning nothing. They were definitely in catering doing nothing.
Nah, they've been on SmackDown every week.
Yeah, but they was like out there losing. It's like, you know, you know what? I think, you know what? I definitely can't, I could definitely, I cannot not have sort of a bad or negative perspective about Delgado, Elgato Del Fantasma because one thing I noticed, or one thing I definitely respected about how Triple H and Shawn and William Regal ran NXT is that they knew how to take guys who were not relevant or guys who were somewhat and somehow gave them some kind of spotlight. Like Raw and SmackDown has not felt dry at all.
You don't think so?
Like it hasn't felt dry. Like the whole I watched the women's matches and I don't really care too much for it. But as far as like the show was so good. It's just like you'll stick around to watch all the matches that you don't care about watching. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You kind of like I don't care to watch it, but I'll just stick around just to see what
Yeah.
happens because how the bookings have been going. Like they've been booking everything right. Like everything has been like everything makes sense. Even with speaking of like the YS6, right? Like good booking, right? You got the YS6, right? You got
Yo, you
Chad
drop your
Gable.
phone. Your phone.
You got Chad Gable who's in the background who was having a conversation with the Creed brothers, right? You
Yeah.
see them week by week having these conversations with the Creed brothers, planting the seeds, right? And then um he comes out of nowhere and it was a great spot on Monday Night Raw where he goes to Adam Pearce, says he knows who Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. He goes in the ring, he confronts Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas comes out, and then the Creed brother, and while he's walking to the ring, the Creed brothers jump him from behind, they beat him up, and then that gave way for the YS6 to now become a little bit more active. Especially with Uncle Howdy targeting Chad Gable. He's been targeted, for like 2 or 3 segments. So, but again, it's just like how they planted the seeds and how they made it work. So, if the Creed brothers just came out of nowhere and just beat up Bo Dallas, you're like, okay, the Creed brothers are now siding with like uh Chad Gable. Like, where did they come from? But you've seen the seeds planted weeks, for like a whole month leading up to them coming out to help him. So everything makes sense. Like you see the trails. Like there's always, those Easter eggs. You can always go back and find out like how this person helped that person, or why this person aligned with that person, or why this animosity, or when the animosity started, or when the jealousy started, or when this feud started. Like I like the fact that you can go back and you can find the Easter eggs and you can really see the stories developing, like we're just waiting. Like it's only a matter of time to when we see um Austin Theory and what's the other guy name?
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller break up. Like how are they going to break up? The question is how, when's the right time, how it's going to be done, how's the story going to play out, you know, who's going to go where, who's going to do what, or if they're going to break up, or what I'm saying, like so. But they're telling the stories is they're telling the stories where it's making you invest time because you want to see where everything is going. You know, so but yeah, I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I was on mute. My fault. How do you like the Bo Dallas promo?
I thought it was good. Um, I thought it was good. I really think it's time for them to, you know, to get active. Like that's why I like the fact that Chad Gable came out and he was doing what he did because it was like Chad Gable came out. It was he initiated something that we want to see because we're like, okay, what's gonna happen now? Like, what are we doing with this? And I want to see them get active. I want to see what the YS6 is gonna do. Like, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna have a match? Or are they gonna like start like interrupting and ruining Chad Gable's chances? But we're seeing how. Or one thing I'm liking is we're seeing how things are playing out slowly. But to answer your question, I thought his promo was good, but it's time. It's time for him to get active. I want to see him in the ring. I want to see him come out. I want to see him do a little bit more.
Well, the way it's looking, it looks like it's going to be the Creeds and Gable against Rowan, Gacy, and Dexter Loomis.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it definitely looks like. They might even slate them for a match for SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's going to be the 6-man match for SummerSlam.
Which would be pretty dope.
Yeah, the
But
way they came out last night was fire.
yeah,
Like that entrance is crazy. I didn't even see Alexa Bliss or whatever she go by now. I forgot what they call her now.
oh, you talking about Nikki? You talking about
Nikki Cross. My
Nikki
fault. Yeah,
Cross? Yeah,
I forgot what she goes by now. They changed her name. They said that shit too, but I forgot what it was. It's like Sister something. It's not Sister Abigail.
is Alexa Bliss retired?
I think she was pregnant.
Yeah, she was, but I'm like, what is she doing? Because she's still under contract with them.
Well, they just showed her back in the. She's getting back in training. She just posted a video of her in the ring on Twitter. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Cause I'm like, yo, where the hell she been? Like, yo, she been going for like what 2 years?
It feels like it, right?
Yeah, I think she's been going for a while. Like, she's been going for a very long time.
Well, like 11 months?
It's been more than that, yo. It's been like maybe like 2 years almost.
For real?
Yeah, like she was going. Um,
Nah, she was there when the Fiend, when they had the memorial show for the Fiend.
but then before that, like actually in ring and in action.
Uh, Bianca was champion.
Okay.
I remember that Bianca was champion, and that's when Uncle Howdy was popping up on Raw, and he was pop up on Alexa Bliss. Remember?
Yeah. Right. So right, you're right. So the last time she was seen was when Bray was alive, right? That's when
Yeah,
Bray was alive.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
when he
Okay.
came
Okay.
back
Okay.
and was feuding with LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Has it been a year since Bray passed?
yeah, almost.
Wow,
I believe
that
it
was
has.
crazy. Yeah, Bray's passing was like crazy.
Yeah, and then that Eric Rowan promo last night was so real.
Oh yeah.
That shit gave me the chills, yo.
Yeah.
That Eric Rowan promo, that shit gave me the chills. And he talking about he lost a brother, and then he was good. Then he thought he was good, and then he said, and time went on and on and on, and I lose another brother. I'm like, damn.
Eric Rowan, wasn't he in AEW?
Nah, he had a one appearance. He showed up in one appearance.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then he
Yeah,
was like, man, I'm just Rowan. If people gonna remember me, he's like, yo, when he was talking about when the Wyatt split up and everybody did, he's like, I'm just Rowan. And like, if anybody gonna remember me, I'm like, yo, this is real. Kind of too real.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he definitely was a person who never really got that shine because it was like Bray, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman were the ones who kind of like really had their own individual careers and really
Yeah.
kind of stood out on their own. But Eric Rowan was definitely the one who played in the shadow.
Yup.
But they definitely got something for him now because he's a good wrestler. He was
Yeah.
the crazy thing about Eric Rowan was he was actually pretty good on the mic.
Yeah.
That was the crazy thing. Like when I heard him speak before, like when I heard him talk, like the first time, like he cut one of his promos with the Blunger Brothers, he was actually really good. Like this guy's really good on the mic. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
bad at all.
He
Surprised
made
me.
you believe that Bludgeon Brothers shit was over.
Yeah, yeah, that was another situation. But
It was over. That was Vince, man. He didn't want to keep Luke.
yeah, yeah, good ideas falling straight through the cracks as
Yup.
usual. Great ideas right through the cracks. But yeah, um, so the was it what do you call them? The strap-ons. They made an appearance. my wife my wife was like, she was like, yo, she texted me, she called. I'm in the gym working out yesterday. She was like, what's that name? That name y'all gave them? The group. She was like the Scissor Sisters and what else? I said, that's the strap boys. I was like, Anthony, I was like the strap boys. He was like the strap boys. She said, I'm texting my friend right now.
Standing on stud business. Or they can call them the stud business, like the hurt business. They call them stud business. Word, stud business.
Oh my god, stud business, yo. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
Stud
crazy.
business.
It's like one of those things where it's like it's a good idea, but you can't help but find a joke in it. Like, yeah, this is a little too. This is cutting it close, right? This is cutting it real close. Like, oh man, took all the studs in the back back of her
Word.
locker room.
They missing somebody. I'm trying to think in the back who they could use. They need a fourth, man.
What you call it? What's the
They need a
name?
fourth. Who?
What's that girl name? Dakota Kai.
Oh yeah, they could use Dakota Kai. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fine.
but Dakota Kai's a bottom, so she won't fit.
Yeah, you got to be a top for this. Yo,
You gotta
don't
be a
cancel
top.
us, man. Listen, don't cancel us.
Don't cancel rest of talks.
These are all jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Nobody's
Dakota
been hurt. Nobody's feelings has been hurt during this live video.
Yeah, she definitely do like a bottom though.
Yeah. But nah, yo, that's gonna be a good faction though, them three. I'm glad they finally doing something with Sonya Deville
Yeah.
and Shayna Baszler too. They keep
Ye-
giving her so much shit to do, and it's like Shayna drops the ball, bro. Well, the
I
shit
don't.
with her and Ronda wasn't her fault. That could have been fire, but that match stipulation was retarded. To have a jiu-jitsu match, like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
shit was retarded. And then
Yeah.
Ronda was leaving. That really messed Shayna up. But that could have been the feud that really took her there. Even though
Right.
Ronda's trash, I'm just saying, just the name Ronda
Yeah.
Rousey, you hear that
The-
name.
what, okay. What made it bad? I think what made it bad was, in my opinion, what made it bad was, um, and you're right, 100%. I think the only thing to me about Ronda was like that was supposed to be the feud, or that could have been the feud that took her over if they would have booked it right. And then the way they booked it was on the fly. But at this time when they were booking Shayna Baszler to have that feud with Ronda Rousey, that was like literally at the time where Vince was being phased out. So, like they didn't have, Triple H didn't have creative control to kind of book it the way it should have been booked. But even though we got that match at that WrestleMania, it was just like, that was a WrestleMania that Cody lost at. That was a WrestleMania Cody lost at. So yeah, so that's when Vince was like on his way out the door. So, like there's only so much so it was only so much booking, Triple H could have did at that point. But I think if Triple H would have had creative control in that area at that time, or being able to book it right, I think he would have definitely booked it better to whereas we got the Queen of Hearts back. Like that's who I want. Like I want Shayna from NXT. And I always felt like what they should have did to reboot her character is do what they did with Finn. Take her right back to NXT and just have her give her exhibition matches for like a few months where she just running through chicks through the roster
They
until
did
she
that. That's what they just had her doing.
who Shayna?
Yeah, she was feuding with Lola Vice and some other people over there too. Her and Lola Vice had a battlegrounds match. I mean,
They got
a blood sport match. With no ropes.
in NXT.
Yeah,
They got it, but they got. I mean, did she win or she lost? I'm
I
assuming
think
she lost.
Lola Vice. No, matter of fact, Shayna wasn't in the match, but Lola Vice was. And then I think she ended up having a match against Lola Vice, and she ended up losing.
Okay, yeah. So that's one of the things. It's like if they do it, they got to book her. They got to book her strong, and turn her back to the killer. Turn her back to the killer. One thing Shayna has to do is definitely work on her mic skills. That's all Shayna has to do. That's all Shayna has to do. But Shayna sometimes, I don't know. She needs a little work. Shayna
She
does
need
need a
to.
little
She
work.
need to get somebody. She need to get somebody to speak for her. That's why they put her with Sonya Deville.
She. I feel. I'm gonna tell you what I think of what the issue with Shayna is. I feel like Shayna holds back.
When they go to Netflix, you don't have that problem.
Yeah, Shayna gotta let loose. She gotta get a little loose. Not allow her ego to take over, but just recognize the moments and capitalize. Recognize the moments, capitalize. Just stay firm in those moments. And if she stays firm in those moments where she makes her statements whenever she gets the mic or whenever she's in the ring, it's like, yo, they're gonna push her. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna push her right, but it's like she gotta capitalize on those moments. And I feel like Shayna holds back too much. She gotta let loose. She gotta like own. She gotta take the moment. She gotta own it. She gotta take control. But if she don't, then for all we know, you're going to see Zoe Stark or you're going to see Sonya Deville being those ones or being that one that, they push out of the three, because Sonya Deville is definitely great on the mic and she's pretty good in the ring. She's not bad,
She's
so
not bad at all. She's not bad. No, she's not bad at all. She's good. She got
yeah,
everything. She got everything she needs.
she does. She definitely does. When she was a GM, she was really like when she was a GM and she was working that mic, I was like, yo, I said, Sonya Deville got something. I was like, she was not you. When I seen how she was when she was working the mic as a GM, I was like, yo, they were not using her properly. What group was she in?
Yo, you say her working the mic sounds crazy.
It does. It does sound crazy. I thought about it too. Yeah,
Yeah, I seen her working the mic backstage.
yeah
Man.
that'd be. I ain't gonna never happen. But yeah, she ain't gonna never work the mic. I mean, unless you find a black dude, I
Yeah.
think. But but nah. What group was she in?
Before
Remember
the
that?
stud business,
Nah, before they was the whole studs. Remember that group she was in? It was three of them.
was it with Chelsea Green? No, it wasn't with Chelsea Green. Yes, it was, right? Yeah, it was.
Was it? You remember? And she used to come out with the hood on.
Oh, nah. That's her and them girls from NXT. I forgot who they were. It wasn't Blair Davenport. Damn. That was during COVID, right?
Yeah, it was like a little after COVID, and she used to come out with the hood on. It was her and two other chicks, and they were like they
Was
were
it the chicks that used to run with Ronda? I mean, with Shayna?
I think so, but
Because
she
one of
was in
them
a
is in
group.
AEW now, anyway.
Okay, she was in a group. I forgot. I forgot the group. I'm gonna find her. Let's see.
But they
Sonya.
wasn't doing nothing with them neither though. That's all Vince though.
Yeah.
Triple H would have been. So even that joint is a what's her name? The other one that was with Shayna Baszler and NXT. The one that's in AEW now. They're not even doing nothing with her. She's a waste. Like they hyped her up. They got her wrestling barefooted and shit.
That's who it was. It was Sonya Deville. It was what's the girl name? The chick that used to be with Otis.
The chick that used to be with Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore. It was Mandy. Yeah, it was Mandy. Not Mandy Moore. What's her name? It was Chelsea Green.
It was right.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's not Mandy Moore. The chick that used to be with Otis. What was her name? I forgot. They cut her though, right? She's not still on the roster.
Nah, yeah, they cut her because she was doing
Ma-
OnlyFans.
Yeah, the joint that had the Toxic Attraction. The group in NXT with Gigi Dolan. And they had Roxanne Perez beat her for the belt. That's Mandy Rose, ain't it?
Mandy Rose. There we go. Mandy Rose.
Yeah. That's
I'm,
exactly what it was.
what was it? It was her. She was part of a group called Fire and Desire. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Fire and Desire, I guess. And
That didn't last too long though.
I think it was Chelsea Green. Yeah, right. And they were like it was like three of them. They were all together. No, that's who it was. It was Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Paige.
Paige?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember Paige. That's a long time ago there.
Yeah. That was a while ago. Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, everything you need to know about Paige's new faction. They were a faction, remember? And then Paige got injured.
What was the name of their faction?
Um, they were called Absolution.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, they were called Absolution. They got Paige got injured, so they couldn't. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know why that looked like an episode of Collision.
Yeah, it was short lived. It was in 2017, and Paige got injured, and then the group didn't last no more than a month. And after Paige got injured, that's when they started giving Paige sort of like a backstage kind of a role, and then Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville started teaming together, and then they put Sonya Deville, Alexa Bliss, and Mandy Rose head to the ring, and then I think they put them in a group together. They put Alexa Bliss in the group,
See, I
and then
don't
they
remember none
changed
of
it.
that.
Yeah, it was real short.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I was just thinking about. You know how we got? I think AEW finally starting to listen to people, and I think they starting to cancel Rampage.
You said what?
I think they're gonna cancel Rampage.
Why?
Because they come in here in September 27th for Grand Slam, and I was looking at it, And you know, they usually record everything in one night. I seen it said Dynamite and Collision. I'm like, Dynamite and Collision? I'm like, what happened to Rampage? Because Rampage is Friday night. So
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Probably gotta look at the poster again and realize, Jessica, what's going on? Sloan, what's up?
Oh, what up,
The,
Salone? What
the
up?
Statties. The Statties. He said,
What's the statties? Jessica C. What's up, Jessica?
but that was just on topic though. I just had to say that. It just came to me. I was like, damn. Thought I was gonna get 3. Because at first, I'm like, damn, I hope they're not doing all 3 shows in one night. But I'm not trying to be there all night. I'm not trying to be there all night. I'm not trying to lie.
You plan on going, or
Yeah, it's in September. I plan on going. I'm not gonna lie.
where's it gonna be at?
At right next to City Field.
They travel when they do their shows, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be right next to City Field. It was good the last time I went. I'm gonna go see, especially if Will Ospreay can stay. Hopefully, Will Ospreay stays healthy until then. Yeah, I gotta see Will Ospreay live, bro.
So when they come to New York, they don't come to the Garden, do they?
Nah, they haven't been to the Garden or the Barclays.
So where do they go?
They've been to the Arthur Ashe Stadium and the stadium next to the Belmont Racetrack.
What's the Arthur Ashe Stadium?
That's the tennis where they do the U.S. Open.
You talking about in Flushing?
Yeah,
Oh, they do that? Oh wow.
yeah. And hopefully by then I'll be working there. I'm supposed to be going to work for the U.S. Open, so hopefully I can get a
Oh,
discount on my ticket.
okay, because I used to work for the New York City Parks Department, and I used to walk past. The Arthur Ashe Stadium, and I used to take the G train. I think it was a G train, and I would see the Met Stadium.
That's the 7th.
That's the seven. There
Yeah.
we go. The 7. Right. And I would get off the train, have to walk. I would get off, have to walk past the Arthur Ashe Stadium, walk past and I was in the back. You'll see like the Met Stadium, and then I have to walk down, walk through the park, and then walk all the way to my to the rec center. But yeah, I remember that. I remember that area.
Yeah, hopefully I start working there soon. I gotta go for an interview next week. So hopefully they give me a job.
Oh, for the U.S. Open.
Yeah, they be paying bread for that shit too.
Yeah, man. U.S. Open, man. What you gonna be doing there?
I don't know. Whatever they got, I'm doing it. I mean, I'm trying to bring home that 3,500 by the end of that joint.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of rich people there, man.
Yeah, I know. You get tips and all that too. Yeah.
The Yo, slow, wow. You see what he said?
Now, what do you say? What do you say?
I just looked. Well, I'm sorry, he didn't say that, but I didn't notice it in the conversation. I was as you talking, I was like, no, like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. My cousin, I had a cousin who worked. He did it before. He did the U.S. Open
Yeah, you never know. I might run into some wrestlers. You never know.
and the U.S. Open. You might. You just
You
might.
never know. Yeah, just might, bro.
Yeah, man. But we should go. What you doing Friday?
This Friday?
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, because I was thinking we should go live and watch Raw. I mean, not
Yo,
Raw. SmackDown.
we get a lot of views on the watch alongs. You go check those numbers
Uh-huh. Oh, for the Raw?
for the last 2 ones we did.
The
We did
Raw
Money in the Bank
Yeah.
and the Raw. Money in the
Oh.
Bank, we got like 78 views
Oh,
on
okay.
YouTube.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So you know what? We're gonna go live for SmackDown. We're gonna watch SmackDown again.
And then SmackDown, we had like 58.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, I was like, we should just watch it and then talk. I enjoyed watching it and talking through the show. Like it was just better. It just felt a
Yeah.
little better. Felt a little better. Just kind of walking through it. Like felt a little better because I get to say. And then the shows to me. I mean, the shows are really good, man. These shows are really getting a whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. But your boy CM Punk.
My boy Phil.
All right, so let me ask you a question before we get to that. Do you think that they wasted that briefcase on Drew McIntyre? I'm still upset, man.
Yeah, because now we got to wait a whole year for a shocker to happen. I
I'm
love that
I'm-
minute. I love when they hold on to the briefcase for that long and then that last second.
right. or they at least hold on to it, and you just don't know when they're gonna cash it in.
Yeah, because
But
usually when somebody win the briefcase, they start losing matches, like go on a crazy losing streak, and then out of nowhere become world champion.
yeah, yeah. But the craziest thing is like, I guess it should have been. I guess we should have known that they were trying to like, that Triple H was building for Damian Priest to be world champion because he won the undisputed titles with Finn, and they held on for a pretty long time. They won it, they lost it, then they regained it, and then they held on it for a pretty long time, and then it's like he cashed in. So I guess it was just like something that he was like foretelling with just him holding on to the tag titles, undisputed titles. But it's crazy, man. Um, yeah, like certain, yeah, but certain people when they get the Money in the Bank briefcase, yeah, I mean, yeah, they start losing a lot of matches. That is true. You have some people that do lose a lot of matches. They'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
how we supposed to see him as a world champion if he keep losing?
Like Miz in 07, when he won
Yeah,
the briefcase, he went on a crazy losing streak, I think.
he did, and it was like, yo, is he really going to cash this briefcase in? But I remember when he cashed that joint in, I was happy. I think I was one of the few people that was happy that he cashed
I
in
was
that briefcase.
pissed. I was pissed.
Yo, people
Bro,
were livid
I stopped watching wrestling.
When he cashed in the briefcase.
Yeah, I stopped watching wrestling, bro.
Wow.
For that whole 6 months that he was champ, whatever it was, 6, 8 months, whatever. I think it was 7 months. One of them, whatever it was. Nigga, I didn't watch no wrestling. I didn't watch no PLEs, bro.
Wow.
Like that's how really bothered I was. Him, when he won, I did that with him. I did that with Sheamus. When Sheamus beat Cena that first round.
Yeah. Yo.
And then the Alberto Del Rio era.
Oh my God. Yo. When Sheamus won, as a matter of fact, at that time, I stopped. I was like lightly watching wrestling. I was watching wrestling here and there. But what I was mainly doing was I wasn't really watching it, but I was just trying to like get information. So when I found out that Edge won the belt, I started watching again. When Edge won his first world title, because I was like, finally, this guy won, right? And hold on a second. I think
that's me. Yeah, I see him posting on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I found out that whatchamacallit, when Edge won. So when Edge won that briefcase and he cashed in Elimination Chamber, I started watching it again. Then when he lost the belt, I'm like, yo, he lost the belt. Like he just had the belt. So then,
well, you had it for 2 weeks. You need to keep.
He had it for a month. He had it for like a little under a month. He lost it to Cena. So anyway, fast forward. What was I saying? Yeah, fast forward. I started watching it here and there because I seen what they were doing with John Cena. As a matter of fact, I kind of like fell out of the loop of watching wrestling after Jericho had the I Quit match against John Cena on a Monday Night Raw. And Jericho lost to John Cena, and Jericho quit, and he left wrestling for like a year, something like that. I stopped watching wrestling. And that's when I was like watching it here and there. And then when Sheamus came and he won, and I found out, I'm like, who the heck is these? Like, who is this Sheamus? Oh man, I was like, I'm definitely not watching this. I hated when Sheamus won the belt. That's when I started watching it a little bit more, trying to see what was going on. And then when Randy Orton beat him for that title, I was so happy, man. When he won that title at the Fatal 4-Way, that's when I kind of started watching it again.
That's when I started watching more TNA. I think that was like Main Event Mafia era.
Yeah. Okay.
That's when I was like, yo, TNA is cooking more than WWE with this Main Event Mafia shit.
Oh, yeah, they definitely was. With the Main Event Mafia and the Aces and Eights. Yeah.
Oh, man, no, I didn't like Aces and Eights. That shit was corny.
Oh, you didn't like when Bully Ray was a champion?
I did not believe in Bully Ray, bro. That shit was pissing me off.
You didn't like Bully Ray?
Nah, that shit pissed me off, man.
Oh, man. Bully Ray was the truth, man.
And then when they had Devon pull, I'm like, why is Devon back? I'm like, why is Devon a singles wrestler? I'm like, why is
Devon? Well, yeah. I mean, Bubba Ray wasn't a singles wrestler either. And then he went on his own. I was not there's some guys like that in tag teams, and I'm just like, when they go singles, I'm like,
bro, I was not impressed. I was not impressed, bro.
I mean, but for some people it works.
I was not impressed, bro.
With
Real not impressed.
with Devon or with Bully Ray.
With Devon.
Oh man. Well, I didn't watch none of Devon matches. Truth be told, Devon definitely did not. Devon did. I mean, Devon is Devon. It's like Bubba Ray. When he was Bully Ray, it was dope. But I think Devon is too. He's typecast as whatchamacallit. He's typecast as being, to get the tables or my brother testify.
Yeah, my brother testified. That's it.
So it was like everybody just look at that, But together, they dope together though. They one of my favorite tag teams of
they
all
dope
time.
together.
Yeah,
I like them better in ECW than everywhere, but they was dope together.
Yeah. When Bubba Ray they was putting old ladies through tables.
Old ladies through tables, dog.
And then after he put them to the table, he started staring. He started dazing. He dazed out, trance. Yeah, that joke was hilarious. Yo.
I like when he used to stutter. When he used to be like, "My name is but," and they used to slap him back of the head. Bubba Ray Dudley. Yeah, I used to like stuttering and dancing Bubba.
Yeah, that thing was funny, man. Yeah, but together they were dope. Together,
I wish they would have had their whole family in WWE. They should have brought the whole family over.
Yes, they only brought over Spike, right?
Yeah, they only brought over Spike. They didn't bring Big Dick with them.
It was 4 of them.
Yeah, it was big. It was Big Dick Dudley, Spike Dudley, Devon Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley, Sign Guy Dudley, and my boy Joe Gertner.
Joe Gertner, okay.
Yeah, Joe Gertner. Big Dick Dudley in the Attitude Era would have been crazy, bro. Can you imagine?
They wasn't bringing him, especially with that name. They ain't bringing him. It's not happening. In the Attitude Era, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
In the Attitude Era, that would have been crazy. Can you imagine his backstage promos with Trish Stratus and Sable?
So what was he doing?
He didn't wrestle. He just go.
That's it. His name was Big Dick Bubba.
Big Dick Dudley.
Big Dick. He was like tall or something.
Yeah, he was huge, and his name was Dick.
And he didn't wrestle.
He didn't wrestle, bro.
Okay, so they were like part of their vignettes or something.
Yeah, he was part of their entourage, their faction.
Oh my god,
the Dudley family. That's good.
Oh man,
the Dudley family, bro. He used to just grunt, and they used to be like, "Oh, don't make me go get my big dick on you." He used to be like, "Whoa, what are we talking about here?"
Like, what are we talking about? Like what? Like this went from a fight to sexual assault very quickly. He about to assault me. Like, what's happening? But yeah. But yeah, but you said you stopped watching after Sheamus, and then when did you come back into watching wrestling again?
When I start watching again, probably when CM Punk cashed in.
The first time?
Mm-hmm. When DX got back together, that's when I started watching again. 06 SummerSlam.
Are you talking about around the time when they cut that promo on Vince McMahon about I Love Cox?
Yeah.
That's when I started watching.
Like, yeah. I think the time frame is a little messed up. I think that was before Sheamus. Yeah, that was before Sheamus. But that's when I stopped watching Sheamus. And after Sheamus like 2009, 2010. Mm-hmm. I'd probably say the Dolph Ziggler era. I probably start watching again. Mm-hmm. When somebody was like, "Yo, this is this dude that looked like Shawn Michaels," I'm like, "What?" Because I went to go start watching NXT because I heard about Bo Dallas. I kept hearing about Bo Dallas and Sami Zayn and Cesaro. I kept hearing about them, so I tried to catch. I started watching that, and then I started watching it when Dolph started becoming Dolph again, and I'm like, okay. It was like, they had to tell me, "Yo, there's this dude out there that looks like Shawn Michaels." I was hooked. I'm like, what? And I seen him. I'm like, oh yeah, this is HBK 2.0 right here.
Yeah. But one thing I liked about Dolph, he reminded you of Sean.
Yeah.
He didn't have the tights. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have the tights like Sean, but he was like when you see him, you was like, yo, this guy's the next Shawn Michaels. But that's what you
Yeah.
see.
It's
You know
like
what I
when
mean?
I met him in person, I'm like, oh, I told him that. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you the closest thing to Shawn Michaels I'll ever get to be.
What did he say to you?
And he started laughing.
Did he ever say that he hears that often?
Nah, he never said that. I don't
Hmm.
think nobody probably had the balls to say that to him.
Yeah.
I seen
Nah,
him in
but
the gym. That's the day I seen him and Drew McIntyre together in the gym.
did you talk to Drew?
Nah, that's the remember I didn't tell you the story when Drew almost got into the fight. My
You and
man's
Drew?
and no, my man's and Drew.
Why? What happened with
I
Drew?
don't even know. I don't.
Drew looked crazy, man.
Yeah,
He got that Scottish blood, man.
yeah.
I got my
You know,
last name.
niggas be intense in the. You know, they be intense in the gym and shit. You know, they catch. I guess he must have caught eye contact with him, and he's like,
Uh-huh.
"Yo," he didn't know someone was a wrestler. He like, "Yo, who the fuck are you looking at?" That's exactly what he said to Drew.
Oh, so your homeboy worked out. This is when you was working out.
Yeah,
This is when you was big.
yeah.
So what
This is when I
happened?
was.
Tell me the rest
This is
of
when I
the
was
story.
mad brolic. This was when I was mad brolic. Drew didn't want no problems with me. You heard?
Uh-huh.
Drew didn't want no problems with me, bro. He didn't
Well, I
want
mean,
no problems with me.
so what happened?
That's what happened. They just had like a little stare down. Drew started walking up, and then he just walked off. He just walked off. That was it. Word. That was it. It was just
is,
like, yo, what the f you looking at? That's what it was. It was like, yo, what the f you looking at?
is this is Drew?
Psychopath, Scottish psychopath.
This is when he was in WWE as a Scottish psychopath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I came home 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. This is
And
when he was.
I think they was having a show at the Barclays or either somewhere. I don't know what they was doing, bro.
He's about to fight.
It's COVID just cleared. They was just back on the road. They probably was on the road for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably back on the road for a year.
Oh man.
And I think it was their first show back in New York.
Yeah. Oh wow. And so him like Drew was just staring at him.
Yeah. I thought I told y'all this story. I told you.
Nah, you never told me this story. You never told me this. Oh shoot! But I mean, Drew. I mean, he's like what 6'5"?
Yeah, he like 6'6", 6'7", bro.
Yeah, he pretty tall.
My son is 6'9", 290 though, at the time.
Oh damn.
And I was my size. I was probably like 260, all muscle though,
Yeah. Oh wow.
with a big belly. I had a big ass belly though. That shit looked weird. I ain't do no sit-ups.
Yeah, my wife be making fun of me because she be like, "You need to work on your legs and your abs."
Nah,
Yeah, shut up. Like
I was just
chest,
working on
back,
arms
all
and
day.
back, baby. Arms
Chest.
and back.
Go to Kanye had a line in one of his songs. He said, "Hit the gym, hit chest, back, arms." He said, "Hit chest, back, arms all day." Walk out with no legs.
I would do 100 pull-ups a day.
100 pull-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'll do 100
weighted.
pull-ups in an hour. I had to do them in an hour
Why?
because I felt like that's how you get the muscles in. I gotta have it burn.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do it for the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I take my time. But I mean, I do weighted though. I'll put like a 20-pound weight between my legs, and I do like 10. But when I work out though, I do I'll bench like 225. I do like 10 reps at 225 and then go straight to the pull-up bar with like 20 pounds between my legs, and I do 10.
Yeah.
And then I go right back to the bench and then 225 to 10. Then go right to the like.
That's what I
I'm
was
like,
benching. I was benching 225. That was on a universal though. I was using the universal because I had a shoulder injury. So I was benching 225.
you talking about the universal? You talking about not the free one, but the thing that has like the guided arm?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I do it on.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could do 25 free weights though, but I don't have it in my gym. So
Like
I
a
just do
deadlift, like the most I ever bench, like put up one time during that era was like 350.
350.
Yeah. Well, just one pound. That was it.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never try to max out. Matter of fact, the most I ever did was 6 plates. That's
Yeah,
the
that's a lot.
most. And dude was like, He was like, "I'm gonna spot you." He said, "I think you could do more." And these dudes is mad big because I
Yeah.
was only doing two. I was only doing 4 plates, and he was like, "Yo," because 4 plates is 225. So I'm like, he was like, "I think you could do more." He's like, "You could do more." He said, "We gonna put more on." And he said, "All right." He said, "All right, I'm gonna spot you, and then you're gonna do it." And I did like 3 reps. He was like, I was like, "Did you?" I was like, "Did you lift it?" He was like, "Nah, I ain't even lift it." I was like, "That's crazy." I was like, "But I ain't gonna be trying to do that all the time, all by myself." That's crazy. Yeah. So you need to go. Why you don't go back to the gym?
I'm about to, because I'm about to. I saw myself the other day, like an old video.
Mhm.
I'm like, damn. I see an old video of me about to fight in front of like an old fighting video. I'm saying, damn, man.
Yeah.
I was a grizzly bear out here.
Yeah, man. Go back, hit the gym, man.
Yo, my
Don't
arms
stop.
was crazy. But the only problem is when I was that big, it was hard to find shirts, man.
It was like, oh, well, I'm
I
I'm a little
showed you the picture. I
weak.
was the Black Scott Steiner, man.
You gotta show me a picture. You never show me a picture. Let me see a picture.
I gotta show you my prison pictures. I was the Black Scott Steiner, man.
The big bad booty daddy.
Now I'm the Black Eddie Kingston.
Oh
Smoking,
man.
smoking cigarettes, smoking cigarettes and drinking
Smoking
beers.
cigarettes. Eddie, you got a match tonight. Like, I'm coming. You gonna put the cigarette out? Go right to the ring.
Be right
I'm
there.
coming.
I'll be right there. Shit.
Eddie right there. Eddie, close that goddamn bottle and get to the ring.
One more sip. One more sip. I got this.
Yeah, man. Once I started, I'm gonna tell you right now. Once I started, once I went to the gym, and when was it? 20. Like I was working at a gym, and once I started working at the gym, I never stopped. If I couldn't get to the gym, there was like a period where I couldn't get to the gym, so I was using resistant bands. I bought some resistant bands, and I was doing push-ups, and I was doing shoulder press, and then I go to the this park that was near me in Queens, Brookdale Park,
Yeah, I
and
know that. I used to get mad. I used to get mad sex in that park. Yeah, I know you talking about.
Brookdale. You talking about Springfield? You used to go out, you used to take girls to the park. I used to meet girls in the park
I used to take them to the park.
in Brookdale.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's why I used to go smoke cigarettes at when nobody know me and all that. I would walk around
Brookdale.
smoking cigarettes.
You used to come all the way to Springfield just to go. But you knew people over there.
Yeah, I knew people over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. They was always stealing bikes over there.
Like when I was younger, I used to just go everywhere by myself. That's why I used to get my ass whooped a lot by people in other hoods. Like I used to just go everywhere. Everywhere girl was at, I'm coming. I'll be there.
Yeah. Queens notorious for that.
Yeah, Queens and Detroit. I used to be there. Used to be like 100 dudes in front of the building. I'm walking right in like I mind them out. They get mad when you mind your business. Hey, why you not paying us no attention?
Yeah, that was always the thing, man. Girls be like, "Yeah, I live over here." You go to a crib, it'd be like 100 dudes in front of her buildings, and then it'd be so crazy because if you go past that building on any other regular day, if for some reason them niggas is never there.
Yeah,
But
it's always when you go see her.
It's always that day you go to see her. It'd be like 100 niggas. Like, did you call these niggas?
Yeah, like what is this? A test?
Yeah, right.
Yo, he got through us. He good. He good. Yeah, he could get some buns.
Word. That dream happened to my cousin one time. He went out to Far Rockaway to go see his girl, his baby moms when they were dating. He go out to go see her. He go to her buildings. Like he go there. It was mad dudes. He's like, yo, every time I go there, be like, man, niggas in front of her building. I'm like, jeez. I'm like, maybe she calling you to get out of the building. I don't know, man.
Yo, I remember one time I went. Niggas put blood in my mouth. All that. Pour out a razor on me in Co-op City. I still went upstairs and got the buns.
Where was that at?
In Co-op City in the Bronx.
In the Bronx?
Yeah, by the end of the like Pelham Bay.
Wow.
The deep. That shit deep. Like Yankee Stadium deep.
Yeah, wow. Oh, you went to the Bronx? Oh man.
Yeah. I was like 16 years old. That's when Fubu was lit. I remember.
Is it Fubu? Oh man. I was
I had
talking
my platinum Fubu jeans on. I remember.
And you still went upstairs?
Still went upstairs.
Yeah, I still would have went. Yeah, I would have
They
went upstairs.
threatened me and all that. They threatened to put blood in my mouth. Hey, I put blood in your mouth right now. I'm like, all right, that's gonna have to wait, man.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs to get some blood. I bet. And when you came downstairs, none of them niggas is there, right?
None.
None of them niggas is there. It's weird, yo. It's the craziest thing. It's it's the craziest thing, man. It'd be the craziest thing. This one girl I was talking to, she lived in whatchamacallit. She lived in Mount Vernon.
That's
It was
deep.
Yeah, that's super deep. I mean, when we was talking, whatever, everything was cool, but then it was weird. Like, I mean, well, I never really had issues like that. Truth be told, nah, I never had issues like that. Nah.
Me neither. I was just like, I just didn't care. I'm going. That was
Yeah.
me when I was younger. Now I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, niggas be bugging, man. But I used to hear a lot of stories like that. Few stories like, yeah, I went to go see this chick in Brooklyn, man. And I go to her building, it's like, mad niggas in front of the building. I'm like, yo, come on, I got to walk through all these niggas. I used to hear that story all the time in New York, all the time, a lot of times. He was like, I got to walk through all these niggas just to see Shorty, man. This gonna be crazy. I'm like, yo, man, maybe you and Shorty need to choose different times. You need to synchronize like a time, like let her, like, choose the time, but. You can't say that to her because you want to come off a little soft, but it's not even that soft. It's just that you just trying to go over there, trying to have a good time. You don't want the problem. You don't want to deal with the nonsense. You just trying to go over there, chill, But it'd be so hilarious because it'd be like, as soon as you leave, these niggas disappear. He'd be like, and you don't never see these niggas ever again. You know their faces. You know the jacket homeboy wore. You knew the hat he wore. And then you go back there, you never see these guys ever again. You like, yo, did these niggas just like magically appear? Like when they knew I was coming through?
Yeah, do they got like sensors in their building? A new nigga alert.
Yo, I promise you, that happened to my cousin. Yo, he went back there, never seen them dudes again. I was like, yo, what? I was like, this is wild. But yeah, man, I definitely know, man. That's New York, man.
Yo, did you watch SmackDown? You see when Tiffany, not to change subject, but you see when Tiffany was about to cash in on Bailey?
Nah, I think I woke. Now what happened?
Yeah,
I walked away in that part.
She was about to cash in on Bailey, and Nia Jax stopped her from cashing
in.
Because her and Nia Jax are like Nia Jax is like protecting Tiffany and shit. Well, they was beating up Bailey, they was jumping Bailey. Bailey was down. Everybody leaving the ring, and then Tiffany turned around, and then she was about to go to she handed the briefcase. She was about to hand the briefcase in. Nia Jax stood in between her and the ref. I was like, "What do you think? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing?" I said, "Oh, she gonna cash in on Nia Jax, yo.
She gonna cash in on Nia. That's exactly what's about to happen." What up, FaZe?
FaZe in the building. Yeah, she definitely gonna cash in on Nia Jax. I can't wait for that. It's Tiffy time, baby.
Yeah, she gonna cash in. She definitely gonna cash in. But
they think she's annoying now with that Tiffy time shit. Wait till she wins that title, bro.
They love her though. The fans love her. She hot though. She got it, man. The fans love her.
Yeah, they do.
They love her, man. They love her. So mommy's home.
Yeah, mommy's home too. We forgot to talk about that. Mommy's home. You see what Dom posted on Instagram today?
What did he say?
Posted the International Players Anthem. And then they said Jay got her number. You heard?
He got Rhea's number. Yo, you see him in the ring? He was like,
yo, they did. You gotta watch the backstage segments on YouTube. They went up to Rhea. They asked her, so did Jay get the number? She was like, yeet. Word. She hit him with the yeet.
Oh yeah, he gonna be eating that all night.
I said, they passing Rhea around like she's a whore.
Like hot cakes.
I know Buddy Matthews is pissed.
Your buddy's and Buddy probably doing this thing anyway.
Hey, they did the
DJ FaZe. Wait, you went out. What you say?
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, your camera went out. DJ FaZe says, they saying SummerSlam Tiffy screwing over Nia. Yes, Tiffy screwing over Nia. Yeah. I think that's definitely what's gonna happen. I think she's definitely gonna wait for Ant to come back. Yeah, I definitely think she's gonna cash in on whatchamacallit. She gonna cash in on Nia. Nia's gonna beat Bailey, and Tiffany's going to cash in on Nia. But you know it'd be crazy though if she try to cash in on Nia and Nia stops her. She'd be the first failed female cash in. I think every female successfully cashed in their Money in the Bank briefcase. They said that they have a 100% chance, because I don't think any females ever like failed in their cash in. But for some reason, when you're a man, it's a little bit harder. There we go.
Yeah, my fault. What was I talking about now?
You said you was talking about Nia, Tiffany screwing over Nia.
Oh yeah.
No, you're talking about Buddy Matthews and Nia Jax getting a number from Jay.
Oh yeah, the other day on Raw, they showed the walkout video of Rhea walking out from behind. Yo, them cakes was moving.
You talking about was she had the black pants on?
Yeah, she had baggy pants on too.
Oh yeah, I seen it. You did it. Did Jay get the number? Because he was in the ring. He was like, "Yo, call me." He was like,
"Oh man,
yo, call me, Rhea." I'm like, "Yo, Rhea, call me, yo." DJ Faye says, "What he say?" He says, "Nope, no female lost to cash in." Yeah, no female lost to cash in.
For real?
Yeah, no. They said they have 100% cash in chance. No females ever lost to cash in.
Yo, FaZe, who won that match between MJF and Ospreay? I know FaZe watched that.
Are they wrestling now?
No, it's over now.
Dynamite comes off at 11 o'clock, right?
No, it goes off at 10. It's only 2 hours.
Oh, it's only 2 hours? Oh, they don't have a 3-hour show.
Nope.
Okay.
Yo, what up, PR? Yeah, they got a 2-hour show, 8 to 10.
All right, so Ospreay has that. What belt? He has the international title, right?
Yeah, he got the AEW Nickelodeon title. Yeah.
No, that's the no.
He wasn't home.
They has the Nickelodeon Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Mercedes Moné, and she got that small ass New Japan. She got that small ass New Japan women's title too. That shit small as shit.
He said I wasn't home.
That shit like you should get out of a cereal box.
Yeah, I was literally about to say this. I was going to say Cracker Jack box, but yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with you 100%. I was like, yo, look at his little belt. That's the New Japan Pro Women's title, correct?
Yeah, the New Japan Women's Strong title, yeah.
But that's like their women's title, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's more higher up than that TBS shit she got.
No, it is.
Her winning the TBS, she think her becoming a TBS champion gonna put her above Becky, Charlotte, and Bayley. Like, no, you the 4 horsemen now. You really are the 4.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like that, the whole branding idea of the TNT title and TBS title was like, I'm like, the what? When Cody had it, I was like, the TNT title. I was like, why didn't y'all start with the international championship? Why didn't y'all start with an intercontinental? Y'all could have made your own intercontinental. They could have made a middleweight title.
Remember the first TNT title? What it looked like?
Yeah,
it looked like aluminum.
It did. It was terrible. It had no color,
horrible, bro.
And he was like, we're still finishing the title. It doesn't even have the nickel plate. I was like, Cody, I don't care what you trying to do. The title was ugly. I was like, I don't care what. And then when it got finished, it was just like, it was still ugly. I was like, this is the TNT title. I was like, why would y'all? You know what? The brand, the design is like terrible. I don't care for the belt. Like, it's just like, you see the Tonga twins at the Performance Center.
Yeah, they was at the Performance Center today. Yep.
Oh,
I told you they coming. They on their way.
What? You know what? I think we talked about this before though, but I think they might do it. I think they might run it like the whatchamacallit, like Bullet Club.
What, the Bloodline?
I remember you said that like a while ago. You was like, you said they should run it like the Bullet Club.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna do that. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Now that the Tongas is there, you can put the Tongas with Naomi and Nia Jax, and you can bring back Tamina as a manager.
Yeah, because when solo time is up, or however they do it, because when Roman come back, it's not gonna be a simple. He comes back. He beats Solo. Like they're gonna really build Solo up to like hold on to a world title. I think Solo's first title is gonna be a world title. I don't think he's gonna hold no United States title, no Intercontinental title. They're gonna put something big on him. It makes sense. It makes the most sense, especially how hot they are right now. Like it only makes the most sense. The show don't come on TNT.
Collision does. Collision does.
AEW should change the name.
Collision comes on TNT, and Rampage does.
Yeah, but they definitely gonna put something big on Solo.
But look how many belts they got over there now. They got the trios, they got the tag titles, world title, international, the All Atlantic, the women's TBS. That's 6 belts.
Okay, all right. So they got the AEW Heavyweight Championship, the International Championship.
Yeah.
What's the other middleweight title?
All Atlantic or something, All Pacific.
Yeah, All Atlantic. Then they got the tag titles and they got the trios titles. So that's five men's championships. Then for the women's, they got the women's title. They got the TBS title. Don't they have a women's tag title?
No, not yet.
So they only have the women's title and the TBS title. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So much for the women's. They ain't got that many opportunities. They should definitely make
the women don't got that many. They probably gonna make a women's TNT title next.
What's that? Didn't they have Nyla Rose? That's the dude, right?
Yeah, it used to be a dude.
Did he win a women's title? Never mind. All right, I just wanted to make sure. I figured they won them. That nigga cheating. Yo. That nigga cheating, man. That nigga chopped this whole thing off. Bow! Just to win a women's title. Nigga cut his whole joint off just to win a title. I'm like, nigga, you should have did it the legit way and hit the gym like everybody else, but you wanna wear fingernails and cut your joint off just to win a women's title and just say you a world champion, nigga. What was it? Dave Chappelle say? He said any dude that cut off his penis is gangster. He said cut your whole joint off. Wu-Tang, bow.
Wu-Tang is crazy. Screaming Wu-Tang is crazy doing that.
Nigga said Wu-Tang.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah, word. It's crazy. Wu-Tang, bow. But yeah, I mean, that's funny, man. To me, that's crazy though. What do you say? DJ Faye says he said rumors Roman on SmackDown the night before SummerSlam, and SmackDown is taping 2 shows in Oklahoma.
I tell him, Roman coming back before SummerSlam, bro.
He said this Friday because next Friday WWE's in Japan. In Japan? Wow. Yo, so they're doing a lot of their PLEs in other countries. You know what?
Every PLE's in a different country this year.
That's smart though. That's hella smart. It's hella smart. And the reason being is because the crowds are a lot more appreciative. They're a lot more involved. They're a lot more hype. They get a lot more love. The shows be lit. They be invested. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that over here they don't appreciate it, but it's just that, a lot of, we have that, we had that luxury of saying, like, if we don't like the person or we ain't really feeling these people, we don't really care. But, it really helps put, an extra boost on the superstars when we start doing PLEs over here. So that's crazy. In Japan, they going to Japan now? Wow. When was the last time they was in Japan?
Japan gonna be lit. Japan crowd be lit.
Yeah, but when the last time WWE was in Japan, though?
Japan crowds are trash. I'll be watching New Japan wrestling. They're mad boring, bro.
Yeah, they be like when people do so, they be everybody clap and then they get quiet. They do a big move, but they clap and then they get quiet. Yeah.
All they do is clap.
Yeah, they do clap. They clap like you hear, and then they get real quiet. When I was watching the Omega match against Omega and Okada, it was just like a lot of clapping, and then it got quiet. A lot of clapping, then they got quiet.
Yeah, a lot of clapping and quiet. Like, they really respectable about their shit.
Yeah, they take their craft very seriously. They definitely do take it very seriously.
Right.
All right, man. All right, time to wrap it up because it's about to be 10:30
All
and
right.
it's 1:45. But yeah, we're gonna go live. We thank you guys for joining us for another edition. I'm sorry, let me finish my sentence. We're gonna go live Friday. We're gonna watch SmackDown together. So if you guys are watching the live right now, you guys are catching at the end. Join us as we go live Friday to watch SmackDown. Join in on us. Join in with us so we can talk wrestling. We're gonna watch the show, commentate on the show, talk through the show, talk wrestling, all things wrestling, of course. And join us. Yeah, we thank you guys for joining us for another edition of Wrestling Talks and Clips. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, give a like, drop a comment in the comment section below, and join us as we go live this Friday to watch SmackDown. All right. Signing off, I'm your host, Saheem the Dream, and the Big Bad Booty Daddy. And we'll see you.